Oren with headphones, 2 buns of hair and 2 antennas. He always has a smile on his face. He is the very first character. He rides a skateboard and is Simon's friend. Oren has very sensitive hearing, so he always wears headphones so as not to spoil it. That's why he can always be seen with headphones. Musical type: kick drum. Reddy has red skin. He has 3 dark red horns on his head, 2 ears and frowning eyebrows. Reddy's mood doesn't change at all. He's been like this since he was a baby. Reddy has no friends because of his temper. He likes to watch television. Reddy is usually involved in sports. He is one of the fastest runners. Musical type: snare drum. Clucker has gray skin and a thick antenna with 2 hooks with a plate attached to the end. Clucker co-created Fun Bot and Mr. Fun Computer with Garnold. Musical type: hi-hat. Funbot is a blue-eyed robot with a silver head and body, a gold visor with a black screen, and 2 light yellow antennae. He has a blue mouth on a black screen at the level of the visor and below it. He also has 2 gold plates on his torso. Funbot is one of the survivors of the horror mode. Musical type: drum set. Veneria looks like a green figure with a single dark green horn and flowering vines on her head that resemble hair. She always has a calm and relaxed demeanor. Wineria does gardening as a hobby. Her horror version resembles a slug. Veneria has several vine wigs that she can change, but this one is her favorite. She was the first character to have a horror design during development. Musical type: maracas. Gray has light gray skin with cat ears that are slightly darker than his skin. He has a bored expression on his face. He has 6 black freckles, 3 on each cheek, and black shadow on his eyelids. Gray is not a cat. He just looks like one. However, he still resembles a cat and is a bit fluffy. Gray suspects Black, and he knows all about him. Besides, he likes ice cream, but he rarely smiles. Black and Gray are characters who do not have names attached to them.
Musical type: synth bass.
Brood has a bucket on the left side of his head. His face is neutral, and his pupils are on the outside. He has a huge bump under his bucket, and he wears a metal bucket to hide the spike on his head. Brood was bitten by Simon. Despite being bitten, he feels no pain and is still alive. Musical type: cowbell. Garnold is an inventor. He is a Sprunki with yellow skin and a yellow visor. When he starts singing, a blue color appears over his eyes. The thing is, he's not a real robot, he's just wearing a spring suit. His suit is made of gold. Clucker was his partner when he created Funbot and Mr. Fun Computer. Musical type: stylophone synthesizer. Owax has 2 different sized pupils, the left one larger than the right. He has 5 different tufts of hair sticking out of his head. He also has a haggard expression on his face. The gallery features a regular version of Owax called Lime's costume, wearing a hat and tie. He is the only whose official name is capitalized. He got released or escaped from a mental asylum. Musical type: cymbal. Sky has the shortest name. A blue Sprunki with round bear-shaped ears and a tuft of fur sticking out on top of his head. Sky is 14 years old. Sky collects teddy bears.
Musical type: Hooray Mbira.
Mr. Sun is depicted as a simplified sun with a happy expression. He is mostly yellow in color, with orange representing the sun's rays. Mr. Sun seems nice, but very suspicious. He never talks about himself. Musical type: piano. Durple. He has two long dark purple horns on his head, and two dark purple fin-like shapes on the sides of his head. He is a dragon. He has very elastic skin, so in horror mode, his jaw is dislocated due to his screams of fear. Musical type: trumpet. Jevin appears as a blue figure wearing a dark blue robe. He appears to have a tired look. Despite his sinister appearance, he is on the good side. This means that he was not responsible for killing others. Jevin rarely smiles, although he is kind and knows how to smile. He is one of the survivors.
Musical type: male choir.
Mr. Fun Computer stands on a brown desk with an unusual cable dangling underneath. He is wearing a multicolored hat with a propeller. During its cycles, it displays musical notes, a smiley face, and the word fun in red, orange, and yellow colors. If you turn off the sound in horror mode, sometimes his normal form appears on the frame. This was not done on purpose and was a mistake. Despite being over 18 years old, he still looks and acts like a kid. Musical type: robot voice.
Hello, would you like to patch up the...
Mr. Tree looks like a cartoon tree with bright green leaves and a happy face. Mr. Tree is 50+ years old. He is a tree with a soul. He is the tallest character in the game. Gray, Sky, and Mr. Tree sing at about the same speed. Musical type: organ. Simon has two antennae and two triangles near his head, representing tufts of hair on the sides, and a calm expression on his face. Oren and Simon are not related, but good friends. He's the one who bit Brood. He has the same antennae as Funbot. The only difference is that his antennae are a lighter yellow color. Musical type: synthesizer. Tunner has tan skin, a calm expression, a brown hat, and sideburns that hang down on either side of his face. The sideburns are actually ears, and he has two pairs, for a total of 4 ears. He used to have colorful hats, but he threw them away because he was depressed. Tunner has a gun. One of his hobbies is protecting everyone from danger. Tunner doesn't like it when people take his hat away. He suffered a pretty fatal wound. Musical type: flute. Wenda is a white cat with tufts of fur on both cheeks and 2 long ears on her head. She has sunken pupils and eyelashes on both eyes. If you turn her off for long enough and then turn her back on, a glitch occurs. Wenda wasn't the only one who killed characters. She only killed a few. Wenda is a semi-mysterious cat. She has no hobbies and no favorite food. Musical type: dog barking. Pinky. Her personality is described as very kind. Oren and Pinky are a couple as they have been confirmed to be in love with each other.
Musical type: female choir.
Black. He is a pitch black Sprunki without a visible mouth, wearing a top hat and a white tie. Black is a character with no official name. Black may be the craziest or the smartest. Perhaps he is the one who brought the apocalypse to the land of Sprunks.